everybody you saw. Before I take it off, I'm going to give you a second to take it in. All right, this thing is heavy, so we're going to get it off and get right to biz. Let's get the obvious out the way. CeeLo had a yard sale in Iraq to fuck up. I'm a stylish dude, as you can tell. I like to dress. People like to stereotype me when they see me. Like the other day, I'm walking down the street, this lady sees me and she goes, I want you to be my sugar daddy. I was like, sugar daddy, baby, I got diabetes. I bet you gluten-free uncle. Your keto cousin. Hey, Erie.
What?
You want to do me a favor?
Yeah.
Hand this over to your mom. I feel it'll be safe with you because you were loving it. Exactly. It weighs about 12 pounds.
Oh my God.
Yeah. If you're gonna wear a coat, goddammit, then wear a coat. Exactly. You know how many fucking wolves die for that? I don't either, but I'm assuming a lot. Either I didn't want to say rabbits because that sounds sad. I don't know what died for it, but they make a hell of a wolf coat. Anyway, my name is Zorba Javon. Let's get that out the way. Yes, I'm a black man with a freak name, Z-O-R-B-A. You people here to go, damn, black folks just name their kids anything. Me and my cousin Coca-Cola used to get pissed about that. His sister Noxema ain't called the house in weeks. It's a cool name because it beats a lot of names I heard as a kid. I went to school with this girl named Vanessa. Normal name, she spells it with a Q. Talking about that's exotic. I was like, no, bitch, that's retarded. There's a lot of names you hear. There's certain names you hear, like you never see a Hillary in the projects. If you do something horribly wrong, that's all I'm knowing. I got crazy. How many people, family members, got unusual names? Yeah, just a few. I got two cousins, swear to God, this is their names, Pumpkin and Shortcake. And they wonder why diabetes runs in our family. That's the primary reason right there. You name them after shit that's delicious. You can't do that. Yes, man, we got a crazy. I'm from Kentucky. Yeah, I know they got black people in here. And of all people in here to be from there, hillbillies right next to me. This is what they look like when they don't inbreed. Take a good look. There's a stereotype we marry our cousins. That's not true. I've been dating my aunt for a while. I think I should know. I come from a place where the pigeons chew tobacco. You understand what I'm saying? They put gun racks on bikes to give you an idea. That's where I come from. And I got an unusual family as we all. The reason I got in comedy is because of my family. Give you an idea what I'm talking about. I got an uncle named Tom, but we can't call him that. My dad walked out on me and my mom in 1979, went to get a pack of cigarettes and never returned. That's fucked up, but it kept me from smoking. Yes, my family, crazy, crazy. Craziest person in my family, my grandmother. True story. I'm 5 years old. I witnessed her whoop my 35-year-old dad's ass. She was 60. He owed her money, he didn't want to pay. He was like, hold on, mom, you don't tell me what you do no more. You see this boy right here? This is my son. You see this woman right here? This is my wife. Now get the fuck out of my face. We were all like, oh. Even a dog pissed on itself. Couldn't believe it. My grandmother grabbed his arms behind his back like they on cops. Turned him over her lap, started beating his ass. He gets loose, running under the bed, assuming he's going to be safe. My grandmother chased him under the bed and whooped his ass under the bed. And went off on him like a brimstone preacher. She was like, you think cause you're grown, and got a place of your own, that you don't talk back to me. Well, I said, well, I said, well, I said, well, I don't think you heard me. I said, well, I brought you in this world, and I'll surely take you out. Church of my mother saying, can I get amen? My mother was like, amen, sister, preach on, preach on. Neighbors came over, they formed the gospel choir. They was like, beat his ass, beat his ass. And we see your dad get his ass whooped like that, you can't have the same respect for him anymore. I stay up late to watch TV, be like, didn't I tell you to go to bed? I call grandma, I'm okay, you win. Asshole. I grew up in the 80s and shit. I had my family, like I didn't know I was a cock blocker as a kid. I tell you what I mean. I have 2 aunts that are 8 and 10 years older than me, so they were like having older sisters instead of aunts. My grandmother would make them take me with them on their dates. Because they dated a lot of African exchange students. My grandma was like, I don't know these motherfuckers, they might know voodoo, I don't know. So they might not, that's what she said, that was her logic, not mine. So, for instance, say this is my aunt, you want to take her on a date. You go into the movies, you'd have to pay my way in, her way, and your way, and I sat in the middle. Now what's the best way to get to know her, get to know me? So they would try to bribe me with money. They'd be like, hey little man, here's a 20, you go get us some popcorn. I'm like, you make it 40, I'll sit in the lobby. You make it 80, I'll catch the bus home. Yes, and I was an entrepreneur. Yeah, I still got ideas, goofy side hustles. Here's what I sell, like lighters to crackheads for 50 cents. So, you know, gotta have a little side hustle. Gotta have a little, you know. Here's an idea I have, I want to do this one. Drive-through massage parlor. And call it In and Out. See, I got ideas, I think about shit. I got a friend of mine, he sells weed, but he tells women he does stem cell research. You know, we all gotta make our living. I know a friend of mine, he sells the crack. Let's call it what it is. I got weird friends, but they call it rock. But he tells women he's a geologist. Whatever works to get you laid. Hey guys, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you straight up. You ever lied to get laid? You ain't never. You're lying now. You're lying now. I once told a woman I was an underwater archaeologist. And the only reason I wasn't working is because it was the dry season. So don't act like you don't lie. We all do. We all do. We all do. We all do. So they got the impeachment thing about to happen. Y'all want him out? Yeah, we don't know what the fuck to say, man. Remember when he was a guy getting on an Air Force One, he had a piece of toilet paper stuck to his shoe? Remember that? That's perfect metaphor because he's a piece of shit. Yeah, man. I think Mitch McConnell needs to step down. Yeah. Why? Because he don't have a chin. You can't make decisions that affect America if you can't fold a blanket. At least be able to hold a violin under your neck. You understand what I'm saying? I don't ask much. I just ask that, like, you be able to your chin in your neck. God damn. I need that. I need my politicians to be looking like politicians. I don't know. Kamala Harris stepped down. Be honest, guys. Am I the only one that just looked at her and thought, I'd fuck her? See, we don't want to admit that you sit next to your girl, but you have them little, yeah. I grew up in the 80s, so this ain't nothing new. I get it again because growing up in Kentucky, I was right across the bridge from Indiana. The Mormon girls who I'll just say this, any white girl clap if you used to do your hair like this, them poodle perms? See, that's the era I'm from. You know what I'm talking about? Those women are responsible for the fuck up ozone layer. Cause they took cans of fucking Aquanet and sprayed that shit like they were graffiti artists. Shh, right here in that shit. And they would come from Indiana, they would come to Kentucky, and when you come straight into Kentucky, you come into downtown. What do you come into? Black people. So, you have to have a creative story, and they took they go back over with the Halle Berry baby. That's what y'all don't like that, but it's the truth. They go back over, they come in, they leave, they come back with a Cafe au lait baby. Yes, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Then they gotta try to make an excuse and say that they babysitting or some shit. Those are the days. I don't know if I should tell you this next joke. Fuck it, I'll just tell you. I remember once I was with this Mormon girl in a pickup truck out in the field. How do I put this? I don't want to say this in front of mom, but fuck it. May I say this, mom? Okay. Cause hey, I'm respectful like that, but fuck it. She was blowing me. And she looks up and she goes, if my dad knew I was doing this, he would kill me. Well, don't tell him. Shut up and keep going. Went too much realness in it. She like, fuck you, that ain't really funny. The guys are snickering, they don't want to. Yes, I'm telling you, growing up in Kentucky was a trip. I grew up with the southern rednecks and man, so much craziness growing up. I remember once I went home to visit my family, and I was crossing the street and a redneck almost ran me over with his pickup truck. He hollers out his window, he goes, "Hey nigger." Then he ran into a tree. Coincidence, it was a black oak. That's what I'm saying. I got on the elevator one time, me and this white lady, she got nervous like a Catholic in a porno movie. She assumed I'm a robber. She's in the corner like, "Oh my God, just don't hurt me, just take my money. Please don't hurt me, just take my money." I'm like, "Lady, look, contrary to popular belief, not all black people rob, kill, and steal." But I wasn't no fool, I kept the money. You're gonna be racist, why not? Shit. Sometimes, because I grew up, I don't want to say they were conservative, but they were trying to teach me the right ways. So sometimes my fellow friends would tease me and say I was trying to be white. I give you an example of what I mean. I show up to places on time. I'm trying to be white. I leave a tip at a restaurant. I'm trying to be white. I date white women. Oh, now you want to be black. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Yes. Yes. I got a friend of mine. He has he's high class white trash. That's what I refer to him as. That means he got a chandelier hanging from his trailer. Fancy in Kentucky. Yep, pickups. I went fishing. You guys ever go fishing? You ever went hunting? Who's went hunting? Yeah, I can't. I went one time. I couldn't do it. I can't kill anything with eyelashes. You know what it's like to have a scope and then see Bambi and just think, can't do it. I went to the state fair. And they had the world's biggest pig. I'm 8 years old. I just got through seeing the movie Charlotte 12. And it's huge, giant. Yeah, and I'm 8 and I'm watching this poor pig. He's just sad, right? And somebody behind me, he's gonna make a lot of bacon. Yeah, that's how I felt, you know. 8. Wasn't no punchline, it's just my life, sadness. That's gonna be my autobiography. Hillbillies, rednecks, and me. This is what it is. I had a lot of jobs before I got into comedy. I used to work at a grocery store. One time I was upstairs cleaning up and the monitor over the whole store was on. I saw this lady in the aisle with all the sweets. I got on the intercom, I couldn't resist. I went, "Fat chicken aisle 6, put those ho-hos down. Fat chicken aisle 6, put those ho-hos down." My boss thought it was funny. Too bad his wife can't take a joke. Oh. He had to let me go. I used to work at an international hospital. The funny thing about that is I was the only American, so I was representing all of us, and people would give me shit. Like one time they would ask me crazy questions, not crazy, but stuff. They were like, "So are you from Africa?" And I'd be like, "Technically, yeah, but I ain't been home in over 500 years." "Why do you refer to yourself as African American?" "What does it mean? I'm an American whose ancestors come from Africa." "No big deal." Me and this white guy got an argument about that. He goes, "You don't know. You don't have any proof." Now, I don't know what tribe I'm from, but chances are with this skin complexion, this features, and this hair, I can pretty much scratch out Poland. Germany. Any English people in here? Good, let's talk about these fucks. They like to give us shit about words. What we call a sidewalk, they call a pavement. What we call a sweater, they call a jumper. Me and this Englishman got in an argument about that. He goes, "That's the problem with you bloody Americans, you can't speak proper English." I said, "Well, had you left me in Africa, we wouldn't have this issue now, would we?"
Damn.
Said the pie-eating motherfucker. A little bit of truth, huh? I went to the bank the other day. Wells Fargo said they detected some unusual activity on my card. Don't you hate that shit? And it turns out they saw me putting money in my account. That fucked them up. They never seen that before. They like, "What the hell?" Yeah, but it was, I go to a therapist because that's what every comic who's trying to stay healthy does. And my therapist said I had trust issues. How am I supposed to take her word? This thought. I heard a comic earlier talking about being taken off the redhead. Naturally, it would be the redhead to get impatient. I get impatient too. I ain't gonna lie, I'm so impatient I was born premature. That's one to think about, huh? I couldn't wait the 9 months. Yes. I once got to this is not even a joke, but I once got to a fist fight with a guy over Bruce Lee. Why? He said that Chuck Norris was better than Bruce Lee. What? Exactly. Exactly. That's blasphemy. You don't say that to no black person. We got to a shoving match back and forth, and I was like, You know, he's 8 years old, and he shoved me. And then my mom comes up to break us up. She goes, what the hell is going on? You know how when you're a little kid, the stuff that don't really mean nothing means a whole lot to you? Because I had the tears over Bruce Lee. I ain't never fought that hard in my life since over a Chinese man. You understand? So this guy, he was like wiping my nose. He said that Chuck Norris was better than Bruce Lee. And my mom looked at this kid, and she kicked his ass. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Why do all black male porn stars wear socks, but not condoms? I'd rather have a bunion than AIDS. That's all I'm saying. Fucking athlete's foot's curable. That's all I know. You know that shit. It's crazy. I got a friend of mine. He recently retired from porn. I know that sounds weird. I told you I got unusual friends. He told me that some white women, at least on screen, wouldn't sleep with black men because they were afraid it would mess up their reputation. So let me get this straight. You did bukkake. You let every guy through you, every orifice of your body up like a power strip. Now you worry about one black dick making you the fucking scarlet letter? Fuck out of here. You let a midget eat you out. Shut the fuck up. Let's look you honest. She's looking at me like, this is so disgusting. Maybe you're intrigued by the sweat. My Cosby sweater. Don't worry, I ain't gonna get you drunk. Don't worry, I don't do that part. No. Yeah, man. It's funny, now they got porn in HD. That means you can see the herpes up close. Hey, they the one doing it, I'm just saying, you know. What kills me is when people leave comments on porn sites. You ever see that? They leave comments about the acting. The acting sucks. I'm like, bitch, what they didn't go to Juilliard. What the fuck? If you want to act, you gotta look at the real shit. The fuck? But I admit some of those scenarios are so crazy. Oops, my sweater fell off. Guess what I have to fuck? You know. Shit that don't happen to nobody in here. That don't happen to none of us. Yeah. 3 years, this is gonna get a little weird, but it's true. 3 years ago, my mom passed away. The cemetery where she's buried at, they send me updates on how she's doing.
What?
I wish I were making that up. They send me updates. I'm like, I think I know. Call me if she wakes up. And that was so insensitive. I'll give you an idea what I mean. Memorial Day, if you want to share the moment with your dead relatives, they come, you know, you can, Memorial Day, 4th of July, you can come in and have a picnic, which is kind of creepy, in the cemetery with your dead relatives. And they give everybody one free apple pie. My mom passed away from diabetes. Fuck you. Insensitive fucks. Hey, it's my mom. And I had to get that out. I've been working on that joke. I tell you why, because like, I'm like in the third session, but fuck it. When she passed away, I had a chip on my shoulder. I was like, fuck the world, because it was just me and my mom. You understand? I didn't give a fuck about nothing. And I was just like, I was gonna give up, quit comedy, the whole thing. One day, I'm walking across the street, a 300-pound man on a pink Vespa rolls by. That let me know I should stay in comedy. Because I was just there and like, fuck, thank you. You know how sometimes the universe throws you little shit. The universe threw me that, like, keep your ass where you at. Because I'm a security guard by day. Fuck that job. Anybody else who's done that shit? I got one thing that keeps me from, I'm a good security guard, but what keeps me from being a great security guard? One thing, I got a personality. And they don't like that shit. I used to work at a sporting goods store, REI, y'all know it? Yeah. REI, yeah. It was cool. I got to follow white guys around and make them feel uncomfortable. Yeah, man. I used to keep my walkie-talkie in my back pocket, you know, and turn it up loud, which was cool because every time they would call me to do something, I felt like they were kissing my ass. You know, we got to get our little digs in. Outside one day, I'm watching, and this guy's pit bull comes up and nudges up against me, and I'm petting it, and he's like, come on, and he's yelling, come on. And I'm like, hey, man, hold on. You know the routine. Your bitch chose me. It's a pimp movie. If you didn't see it, you won't get it. Yeah, man. But I love dogs and cats. I got a dog. I got a cat. I got a Chihuahua Shiba Inu. Check this out. Online, he won first place for most handsome dog. Yeah, that was a long time ago, but I took pride in it like I had something to do with it. They were like, wow, your dog is really handsome. I'm like, yeah, he gets his looks from his mama. Yeah, man. He pisses on every bank that we pass when I take him for a walk, which lets me know one thing: he's not a capitalist. He's not. He sits on my shoulders primarily. He's one of them because people will try to. He and everybody's like, "Oh, you trying to use him to get women?" Yeah, but he sits there cool. And my cat, now my cat's a diva. Anybody here got a cat, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. My cat, for some reason, loves to sleep on my stomach. I don't know. I guess I'm a walking futon for her. But one time I went to go see the movie Black Panther, and she came with me, but I didn't do it on purpose. I went to zip up my bag. I didn't look in. Didn't know she was in there. I get to the movie. I see my bag moving. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Open it up. It's her. I paid $15 for this movie. We're going to see the movie. Fuck it. So I'm holding the cat. You ever try to hold a cat? So I'm holding the cat. We get home. Now she's feeling herself because she just saw her cousin on the screen. She walking around the apartment with an attitude, smacking the dog in the back of the head because he ain't bowing down to her, putting her front part legs together like in the Wakanda sign. I'm like, chill out, you in the fucking Tenderloin. Calm your ass down. That's why I live, the Tenderloin in San Francisco. Yeah, the Tenderloin. It's a great place to live. Again, why? It's the only place I've been where you'll see an empty wheelchair and not be concerned about where's the person that was in it. I walked past the guy tying off. He was about to shoot up. As I walked past him, I overheard him say, I don't drink soda because soda's bad for my health. Tenderloin. I seen a guy with a weak chin, buck teeth, lazy guy. He had on a shirt that said, I make pretty babies. Tenderloin. You ever had a homeless racist? Probably not, but I have. Dude was homeless and he called me the N-word. Then 30 minutes later, I asked him for change. I'm like, change? You just called me a nigga. Why you gotta bring up old shit? Tenderloin. You ever had a vegan crackhead? Tenderloin. There's a little person, she's a prostitute, she goes by the name of Half Price. Tenderloin. You ever seen somebody try to say you meet out a baby stroller? Tenderloin. You ever seen a blind person have a cell phone argument? I seen that shit. He did, but I did. On the phone, this is the words he said. When I see you, I'm fucking you up on sight. Tenderloin. I can't make this shit up. There's a place called Hyde Turk. You ever been on it? You ever heard of it? Some of y'all know. I call it the homeless flea market. Why? Because homeless people find stuff, they set it up, and they try to sell it to you. The other day I'm walking down Turk, a homeless guy tried to sell me one shoe. Fuck I'm gonna do with one shoe? He said, take it one step at a time. What the fuck? Yeah, man, that's the TL. Living in San Francisco, you see so much. It's the only place I've seen when they have a sign that said, don't feed the pigeons, but it's perfectly acceptable for you to walk around naked. That I don't get. I come outside one day, you know what I'm talking about? It's crazy. I come outside one day, this dude walked butt ass naked right past me. He had a briefcase. Where the fuck is he going? He had on shoes like, oh, you worried about getting something, motherfucker? I don't understand that. People walking around. And it's never the ones you want to see naked. It's always the men. Oh, damn it. My time's out. 30 minutes up like that? Oh, wow. I just got into that. Okay, let me go. Hey, let me go. Hey. All right. Threw me with that light. He's like, hey, I thought a train was coming. I was like, let me step the fuck out the way. I had an uncle that got hit by a train and died. True shit. And we had the funeral, and they made sure to dress him up right, but he had train marks across his head. I know that's fucked up, but it's real. I can't lie to you. And while we're at the funeral, this is how fucked up my family is. We're giving the whole eulogies and all that. One of my cousins was an asshole and went, choo choo. Yeah, that's my family. You see why I'm here now? That's my family. We don't cut you no slack. I got a cousin who was born with his arm like this. I told him he missed his calling in life. He should have been a professional pool player. We don't cut no slack. I'm sorry. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. Oh man. When PG&E ain't cut my lights off, like remember that they was cutting everybody's lights off? I was sitting in the dark and I started thinking of shit while I was in the shower because hey, what else you gonna do, PG, to cut your lights off? Like if 4 members of the National Rifle Association carpool, who counts shotgun? You think Egyptians get caught up in pyramid schemes? They say swimming's supposed to be good and healthy for you, right? If that's true, how come whales look the way they look? These are the thoughts that I have, you know, weird shit. If a deaf mute person is brought on trial, do they still call it a hearing? These are thoughts that I have, hey. I broke up with my girlfriend recently, I'm not dating again. I went out with this girl the other night, she said, don't treat me like a date, treat me like you would treat your mom. So I ain't gonna call her for 6 months. Relationships. Guys, let me tell you, in 2019, women agree with me with this. Stop using corny pickup lines. Am I right, ladies? Yeah. You want a man to be himself, right? And have a little money, right? Yeah, she's like, yeah, whatever. You must have a tech job. No, but seriously, stop doing that shit. I seen a guy at the club the other night talking to this girl. He goes up to her with the corniest pickup line. He goes, excuse me, sweetheart, is your father a thief? Then how did he steal the stars out the sky and put them in your eyes? Yeah, you can never say that to a black woman. Is your father a thief? Is your mother a hoe? Buy me a drink, bitch. But I tried that when I was young in my 20s. I saw this girl, she was thick as an In-N-Out milkshake. You understand what I'm saying? She had more courage than Lombard Street. Do you get what I'm saying? I went up to her and I struck up a basic conversation. I was like, hey, you know where you from? Can we fuck? You know, basic conversation. Her boyfriend comes back from the bathroom. You see how big I am. Ain't nothing about me. He says lightweight. He makes me look like mini-me. He picked me up off the stool. The fuck you doing hollering at my woman? I started thinking to myself, what would Popeye do in this situation? Now what would Popeye do? Eat a can of spinach and whoop ass, right? I didn't have a can of spinach, however, but I did have a pack of Mentos. You saw the commercial, if you eat a Mentos, you can accomplish the world, am I correct? I had 2 of them. Gave him a left cross. As the paramedics rushed me to the hospital with a pack of Mentos up my ass, I was just glad it wasn't a can of spinach. Yes, gotta stop doing that. The reason I broke up with my girlfriend was like I would put my foot in my mouth. I ain't gonna lie. One time we were having an intimate moment just like this, looking at a movie. She laid her head on my chest. It was a movie with Selma Hayek, and I guess she didn't like the way I was looking at Selma. She goes, oh, you born her, huh? And I had to think quick. I was like, no, baby, you're my day, my night, my moon, my stars, the hour, the air I breathe, everything I want, the future mother of my children is in this room, at this moment, at this time, with me in this bed. And she loved that. She put her head back on my chest. But without thinking, I went, but I fuck her. It's true. Women, don't ever put that would you do that question to a man if you're in a relationship with him. I had my ex once again, she goes, would you suck a dick for $1 billion? Instantly I said no. She goes, you're so homophobic. She goes, I would do it. I'm like, of course you would do it. You blew me for a Klondike bar. That ain't no big deal. Just saying, you know. I lived in LA for 8 years. Here's something that they had in LA that I'm glad they don't have up here. Maybe they do. Coffee enemas. I can't make it up. Coffee enemas. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I always assumed the best part of waking up was Folgers in your cup. not your ass. That's for us older ones who remember that commercial. Exactly, that was for you, Mom. See, you know what I'm talking about. See, I got jokes for people. I'm in between age, like y'all in your 20s. I'm almost 50, so I gotta have that in between. You know, having this beard is I grew my beard this time. It grew out with gray. And here's the funny thing about having a beard: to look the right amount, you look handsome. Too much, of your sideshow freak. You know. So I grew out the right amount. And women, I don't know what it is about having some hair on your chin. The same chin is underneath. They get. I've had women promise they were going to do things to me that you'd only see in a browser video. I don't know what it is about this Don Quixote on my chin. Now, I don't know who's doing those crop circles in the field, but I want them to be my barber. If you can make an image of the Virgin Mary in a wheat field, I know you can taper your ass off. That's all I'm saying. I just don't know. I saw this in the paper recently. They found the original bus that Rosa Parks was on, and they're going to put it in a museum in Detroit where she's from. And I think that's so cool, but here's the question I ask. Are they going to put it in the front of the museum? Yeah. My style, as you can see, I like the style. I got the style from my mom. My mom was a stylie. My mom's name was Bonnie. She drew up a Bonnie Bell. You understand? That's where it came. I picked up some, and my dad was a player. Okay. I just found out recently I got 10 plus brothers and sisters I didn't know about. Yeah. I was raised an only child, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's you see why I go to therapy? All right, folks. I want to leave you on something funny, but have y'all had a good time?
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Erie Diamond, for throwing me up. I remember, how did we meet?
What?
How did we meet, you and me?
What?
Like, I know it was in comedy, but how?
How did we meet?
Yeah.
No, in comedy.
Yeah, I know, but I remember because I thought you didn't have a boyfriend. I was like, oh, she's cute. Yeah, I tried to push up on her like a Wonder Bra. That's how we met. Yeah, because then she had a boyfriend, and I was like, oh fuck. Okay.
You serious? You want to talk to him?
Hey, how you doing? Where's he at?
I'm shooting you.
Oh, you shooting me? Oh, yeah, I got it. Sorry,
Not
no.
anymore.
Not anymore. She showed me a picture when you like didn't have gray hair. You know, this is the process we go through. Yeah. That was last week. Damn. Mom knows. All right, folks. Thank you. Good night.